What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. This time also a little bit for the weekend. We covered it yesterday evening. I think yesterday evening when I was making the video, I'm not 100% sure if we already had the drop. I do think so. I think the price already dropped down below our significant support level at 66,500 and 66,000 rounds. So that's where we are right now. Yesterday got a relatively big sell-off for multiple reasons. I mean, it's always, if you want to find reasons for everything in crypto, you'll be looking very long. There's not always a reason, but you saw a big sell-off of about what is it? Almost $1 billion in positions were either closed or liquidated in a matter of 30 minutes. It's quite a lot. Most of those were either long closes or short opens. And now we're in the weekend, all right? So you can already see that the volume has dropped down quite a bit. Yesterday evening, of course, the volume was still relatively high. So right now it's still artificially high at 70 billion, but I expect that to drop down significantly. It's now around 25 billion. I expect that to be around 12 or 13 billion tomorrow. So what that means, may I remind you of the moves last weekend, is that price action like this is very possible. Now, last weekend was a little bit more exciting because the thing is that last weekend we had that drop on Friday. That was from the local high right here, and there was still a chance that we would actually recover very, very quickly from that, which we did not do. And then over the course of this week, we got more bearish confirmations, and then as cherry on top of the cake, we got a major bearish breakout yesterday. So I am bearish on Bitcoin short term. Now, something that I think is interesting, and I will also cover that in a dedicated video to that. But what I think is interesting is that we did get some good news regarding Ethereum and the ETF, that possibly is coming very, very soon in the summer. That caused Ethereum relative to Bitcoin to be relatively strong. So that's interesting. I think you should keep your eyes on that to see if we can continue with that. But so far, that news hasn't really had an impact on Bitcoin, apart from the fact that the Bitcoin dominance dropped down quite a bit this morning. So if this is the start of some sort of a downtrend here, then that's another bearish indication, I would say, for Bitcoin. But no, the situation right now is that last week we got several bearish confirmations, both technically and fundamentally, even though they usually go hand in hand. If you look at the momentum this morning, what you can see is that, it's the weekend, all right? So the weekend sometimes goes a little bit against the trend and against the grain, and you can actually see that we had some major positions opened actually in the night, both longs and shorts, all right? So I don't necessarily think this momentum is going anywhere, but it does mean that I do expect some more volatility, either today with some sort of a slow grind up or a slow grind down, and then more volatility tomorrow and on Monday, assuming that those positions that were opened will also probably be closed. But at this moment, it looks like we're getting more short orders being opened, to be honest. So keep that in mind. That's not necessarily bad. That also means we can have some sort of a short squeeze tomorrow. For today, I don't expect much movement. If we do get much movement, like if we do get some big buys or big sells, then I will make some sort of an update in the afternoon. But for now, I think it's much more likely that we see some sort of a consolidation right here between 65,400, where we have the 0.618 fib. And ultimately, if we don't get any bullish confirmation, I think it's most likely that we'll drop down towards 64,000 next. But I'll keep you updated on that tomorrow as well. For now, this is what you need to know. So take care and bye.